Hey Nathan, this is Walter Bond. Important question for you. Have you ever thought about what separates elite performers from average professionals? You might think it's talent, but when I get done with you today, I'm going to convince you it has nothing to do with talent. Right now, I want to talk about one element of what I call the peak performance code. And this is why it's important for you to understand this. If you violate the code, you're literally ineligible from ever being elite. The truth is, your company has an awards and recognition program. I know they do. I go up to them all the time. Diamonds Club, Platinums Club, President's Club. I don't know what your company calls it, but I know for a fact that your organization has some type of awards and recognition. So the question is, why do some men and women get a chance to go across that stage on a regular basis, and some do it inconsistently, and sometimes names are never called? It goes back to the code, the peak performance code. If you violate the code, it is impossible for anyone in business and sports, music, or whatever to become elite. Now here's the thing we've always talked about. You probably have heard it before. Aristotle said it best. We will become what we repeatedly do. Therefore, success is not an act, it's a habit. Now here's the truth. Most professionals, maybe you're guilty of this, of being busy, busy, busy. Your whole day, you are busy. You go to bed exhausted, but for some reason, it's not showing up in results. Is that you? If it is, hear me clearly. It's not about being busy. The biggest fallacy that's out here is work ethic. Work ethic is important, don't get me wrong, because we have a lot of lazy agents and advisors who just don't work, but I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to my agents and advisors who are busy but not getting results. You don't want to be busy. The word you want to think about is being productive. So on one hand, we have producers who are busy. On the other hand, we have producers that are productive. Those are the ones who go across the stage. These are the ones who get celebrated. So the question should be, well, Walter, if I'm busy, how do I become productive? Glad you asked, because right now, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to change the game for you. I'm going to have an opportunity for you to go deeper with me, but right now at a high level, I want to teach you something powerful that separates anyone who's just busy from someone who's being productive. And here it is. Are you ready? Habits and rituals. These two words are transformational if you understand the difference. All of us have habits. We have good habits and we have bad habits. Let me give you some examples. A good habit is every morning going for a 5-mile walk. Every single morning, no matter what, you walk for 5 miles. Those are good habits, but habits can be bad. Every morning you eat 5 Krispy Kreme donuts. That's a bad habit. And guess what? If we look at 2 people and study them for 90 days, one has a good habit of walking 5 miles a day. The other one has a bad habit of eating 5 donuts a day. Who's going to look different in 90 days? The one with the good habit or the one with the bad habit? You know the answer. So the same thing applies to business. You can't look at it as having habits. See, right now you have a certain routine. You probably have some good habits and some bad habits. What I really want to introduce you to is the most powerful word that's going to be transformational for you. It's not a habit, it's a ritual. We become what we repeatedly do. Therefore, success is not an act, it's a habit. A ritual is a little bit different than a habit. You see, a ritual is an activity that you commit yourself to every single day that's connected to a result. So for example, on my way to the NBA, I had a ritual of shooting 500 shots a day, every single day. That ritual was connected to an outcome. The outcome was the NBA. 500 shots a day shooting the basketball got me to my outcome. So I started business. I was working hard, making no progress. I hired a business coach. He asked me a simple question. How many people a day do you ask to buy? And I looked at him dumbfounded. I was frustrated, no money was coming in, and I didn't understand. I was working hard, getting no results. And he asked me a powerful question. How many people a day do you ask to buy? All of a sudden, my athletic mind clicked in. If I shot 500 shots a day as a ritual, it got me my outcome. What happens if I start calling people every single day? Maybe that will get me to my new desired outcome. And bingo, 25 people a day, every single day as a ritual, transformed my business. So I want to ask you a question. Are you busy right now? Or are you productive? If you're busy, you probably have some good habits and bad habits. If you are productive, you have some rituals, and you do them every single day, and these rituals will get you your desired outcome. Here's one tip I have for you. You choose the number, but let me tell you something. If you want to grow a book of business, you gotta get chances to get in front of people and do a presentation to secure you as their client. What if you had an X amount of numbers, and every single day, no matter what, I'm talking no matter what. See, a good habit and a bad habit, you can be inconsistent. But what I'm talking about are rituals, a no matter what mentality. No matter what got me to the NBA, no matter what helped me in my business, you need some no matter whats that are a part of your ritual. And let me tell you something, you plug in a number. It could be 10 people a day, it could be 5 people a day. If you're not making sales calls, maybe it's just one person a day. The bottom line is simple, and I want to teach you something powerful. You can't violate the code. You gotta have some rituals that you do no matter what. And that is the difference between busy professionals versus productive professionals. Productive professionals have certain rituals they do every single day, no matter what. And here's why this is important. The peak performance code that we have basically says peak performers are disciplined. See, a person who has rituals, they are disciplined, and they do it every single day, no matter what. And here's the benefit of it. You get the benefit of the activity even if you don't feel like it. So every single day, what ritual can you incorporate in your daily business that's going to get you to your desired result? If you're disciplined with your rituals, you get the result. If you're undisciplined with some good habits and bad habits, you might have some good days and bad days. You have some good quarters and bad quarters. You have some good years and bad years. But you'll never be consistent. Let's do some math. Hypothetically, 25 sales calls a day done 5 days a week are 125 calls a week. 125 times 4, there's 4 weeks in a month. That's 500 calls a month. 500 times 12 is 6,000. The simple ritual of 25 touches a day, asking people to buy. In 1 year's time, by being ritualistic, I touched 6,000 people and asked them to buy. In 3 years, how many people is that? That's 18,000 people I asked to buy because I turned it into a ritual. You decide the number, but you can't be loosey-goosey on the ritual.